Hi guys, so chapter 4, test prep number 1. We have 2 questions from section 4.1. Hopefully this is an easy section and there's not a lot of questions here, but just a quick review. Remember when we look at the dimensions, we're going to do rows by columns. Alright, so you look at the right and left and then you go up and down. So this one has 1 row and it has 2 columns, so it's a 1 by 2. This one has 2 rows and 3 columns, so it's a 2 by 3. Okay? All right, looking at the next one, this one was identify the matrix element. And for this one, you look at the lowercase letter. So lowercase a obviously goes with uppercase a, lowercase b goes with uppercase b. If you're looking at number 10, a sub 3, 2, remember this 3 is going to be for your row, and that 2 is going to be your column. It's always row, column. So for this one, you would go to matrix A, row 3, and then column 2. Now you don't have to circle it if you don't want, but you can see quite clearly that negative 2 is the one that is row 2, column 2. Sorry, row 3, column 2. If you're looking at 7, B, 1, 2, B, row 1, column 2, that's negative 3. All right, okay, let's go ahead and look at 4.2. 4.2 is matrix addition and subtraction. So there's a total of 8 questions from this section. Looking at, let's do number 5. Okay, and so with matrix addition, the corresponding elements are added or subtracted depending on what the operation is. So row 1, column 1 is added to row 1, column 1. Row 1, column 2 is added to row 1, column 2. So then for number 5, we have 6 plus negative 6, and you have negative 3 plus 3. Then we have negative 7 plus 7, and then you have 2 minus 2. Okay, so 6 plus a negative 6 cancels out, gives you 0. Negative 3 plus 3 gives you 0. Negative 7 plus 7 is 0, and 2 minus 2 is 0. Well, look at that. There you go. So that would be what you do with the addition subtraction. Now remember, for subtraction, you could, for like number 7, you could change this to addition and then change the sign of every other element that you have. So all of those are positive, so they now all become negative. So 2 plus negative 2, 1 plus negative 3, 2 plus negative 2, 1 plus negative 3, and so on. All right, so now looking at solving the matrix. Okay, so for number 12, we are solving this for x. Right now we're subtracting this matrix, so you need to add this matrix, the 1, 4, negative 2, 3, to both sides. Okay, and so then these eliminate each other, and you're left with x equals 5 plus 1, which is 6, negative 2 plus 4, which is 2, 1 plus negative 2 is negative 1, and 0 plus 3 is 3. And that would be your solution. Okay. Right. Now looking at 16 and 17, there's 2 questions that are similar to these problems. Number 17, we know that these 2 matrices are equal to each other, and there's just a single matrix on the left and a single matrix on the right, unlike 16 where there were 2 matrices on the left that you had to do this operation first and then find what was equal to x, y, and z. So 2 equals 4x minus 6. I'm going to solve this for x, which means I need to add 6 to both sides. I said it right, but wrote it down wrong. So 2 plus 6 is 8, and then that equals 4x because these eliminate. divide both sides by 4, and you have 2 equals x. All right, well, we also need to solve for t, so we can either put the value for x in row 1, column 2, or row 2, column 2. Let's go ahead and do this one. So we have negative 10t plus 5 times 2 equals 4, because this is in row 2, column 2, and this is, sorry, row 1, column 2, row 1, column 2. So negative 10t plus 10 equals 4. Subtract 10. Negative 10t equals negative 6. Divide both sides by negative 10. And we have t equals positive 3 over 5. Okay, so then you would have x is 2 and t is 3/5. Okay, the last section from 4.2, we had find the matrix sum or difference if possible. If not, please explain. So let's take a look at number 19. It says b plus d. So we have a 2 by 3 plus a 2 by 2. Because we're adding, these would need to be the same. They are not the same. So this is not possible because you have different dimensions. Okay? All right, now, however, let's take a look at number 20, C plus D. So we have matrix C plus matrix D. So we have 1, 2, negative 3, 1. That's sloppy. Plus 5, 1, 0, 2. Which is going to give us 1 plus 5 is 6, 2 plus 1 is 3, negative 3 plus 0 is negative 3, 1 plus 2 is 3. And that would be your answer. Right? All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop here just to break it up and give it some, just to make the video shorter. So I will resume in another one.